Hello everyone, this is Gus with Sunflower Society Tarot, and I'm here to do a tarot card reading for Scorpio for the remainder of May. So alright Scorpio, let's get into it. Let's see what you got coming for the remainder of May. Let's see what you have coming towards you. Let's get some messages from Spirit here. Spirit, let's see what Scorpio has coming for them, for all placements for Scorpio for the remainder of May. What do you have for Scorpio for the remainder of May, Spirit? Alright, let's see what we got coming for you, Scorpio. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse, the first card out. So this is sadness, this is depression, this is a lack mindset, okay? What else do we have for Scorpio? I'm hearing don't freak out. Don't freak out. Watch this. Something tells me. Let's see. What else do we have for Scorpio? We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So typically the Nine of Pentacles is, someone who has a lot, someone who's well off, someone who's stable, but not in the right mindset. Maybe they're manipulative, maybe they only care about money, maybe because of that other priorities kind of get, pushed to the wayside, so to speak. This is like that Regina George energy, that's what I kind of get. The Nine of Pentacles and the Empress in reverse, those two cards in reverse are kind of like the Nine of Pentacles. They're kind of like Regina George energy, like they have to be the center of attention, kind of stuff. Yeah, anyways, what else do we have for Scorpio for the remainder of May? Yeah, we got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Not being able to heal from some sort of betrayal. There was an ending that you're needing to heal from. This is painful. Oh my goodness. This is precise and painful. I told you, with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, you're sad. You're emotional right now. You're in some lack mindset. This could have something to do with somebody who really only cares about money and stability. Maybe this is you, maybe this is someone else. But they really only care about image in a very unhealthy way. And they could be well off, but maybe they don't even use their money in a, beneficial way or in a smart way. And then we get this Ten of Swords in reverse, not being able to heal from this situation. Could be some kind of betrayal, could be feeling backstabbed. Alright, let's see what else we got for you, Scorpio. I mean, I know Scorpios, they don't take anything like that lying down, so man, oof. You mess with a Scorpio, God. Man. You gotta leave those Scorpios alone, man. Alright, we got told you, King of Swords. Direct, willing to take action, confident, no need for emotion, just get it done. Alright? Alright. What else do we have for Scorpio for the remainder of May, Spirit? What else do we have for Scorpio for the remainder of May? Communication, fast movement. And then at the bottom of the deck we have kind of taking too much on. Not being able to handle the situation, things being a little bit, and this is with the Seven of Wands, things being a little bit heavy, difficult, the obstacles. So you're dealing with some heavy stuff here. Scorpio. And underneath that, underneath the deck, is you might feel like you're in a position of bad luck. Okay? But I keep getting this, like, don't freak out. You know, like, you're going to be moving on to calmer waters. And maybe that's what this bad luck is about, is to get you to move out of a situation that isn't the best for you. Okay, so now we're going to do some clarifiers for this, because I see you're kind of moving, you're trying to shift out of a predicament. Ten of Cups, or Ten of Swords flew out to clarify the Ace of Cups. This this depression, there's gonna be some action. This sadness you're in, or there's sadness in a situation you're involved in, there's gonna be some action with this Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, like I said, Scorpios don't take anything lying down. They bounce right into that King of Swords energy, and they handle business. Let's just say that. I don't want to say much more. No one should ever mess with a Scorpio. Please leave those Scorpios alone. God, man. Whew. I thought Virgos were bad. Anyway, so let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles here. This card flew out. The Judgment. The Judgment's being made on this Nine of Pentacles energy, where someone's kind of like acting like they're above it all. There's some sort of judgment being made there. And let's clarify the Ten of Swords in reverse for Scorpio. Alright. Yep. We go from the Ten of Swords to the Page of Swords. Really analyzing the situation, really being studious, really being willing to take action. So there might have been a situation you weren't able to fully heal from in regards to a betrayal of some kind or a harsh ending. Let me get more on that. There's a lot of swords in that situation here. Let me get some more on this. Tell me more, Spirit. Please tell me more. Yeah, there's some sort of tower. But whatever it is, it didn't get you directly. You're still able to, because this is a tower in reverse. It didn't really happen directly, you know. So there's going to be some actions that need to be made. Tell me more, because the tower, when the tower comes out like that, I really get curious. Tell me more, Spirit, please. Tell me more. Yeah, this might have something to do with an investment that didn't go out. Work being put in something that didn't really go the way it was supposed to go. Okay, let's go to the King of Swords. Let's clarify the King of Swords for Scorpio. Clarify the King of Swords for Scorpio. Being impulsive. Being impulsive. What are we being impulsive about with the King of Swords energy? Yeah, see, this is that Scorpio energy, you know? Like, I'm not with that, and I'm gonna let you know. Yeah, intuition. They're making it as some sort of impulsive, intuitive with this High Priestess. The High Priestess is intuitive, psychic, just knows. Don't nobody tell them anything. They just know what they need to do. So there's being impulsive decision there. Tell me more about this impulsive, intuitive decision that this King of Cups is this King of Swords is gonna be making, I should say. Feeling guarded. Yeah. I'm getting a feeling of someone being guarded, but being direct at the same time. Okay, now we have this Eight of Wands here. Fast action, communication. After you kind of like, I don't know if this is you or this could be someone you're dealing with or a situation. You know, we move from like this sad energy, kind of being like upset about it, looking at things logically. There's a lot of logical, you know, looking at things, trying to analyze a situation where someone could be in this show-offy, like focused on money, but in a negative, you know, kind of way. There's a judgment being there, and there's some sort of, you know, energy of just this betrayal or some sort of upset, a harsh ending, and it could have been things being invested, money, something that kind of got half-assed maybe with this page of pentacles in the reverse, but with the page of swords in the upright, whatever it is, you're picking up your sword and you're gonna get yourself through this situation. You know, if something was dropped, you're picking it up and you're gonna be confident in getting yourself through the situation. And like you said, moving from the page of swords into the king of swords, being impulsive, you know, with the fool card in the reverse, impulsive and just knowing, but keeping your guard up, right? With the Nine of Wands and fast action communication. Now let's clarify the Eight of Wands, fast action communication. Let's clarify that for Scorpio. Yeah, there's something to do with someone who's emotionally manipulative with the Queen of Cups in reverse, emotionally manipulative. This card is a lot of times a serial dater, someone who's always the victim, always in a situation where they're the victim. There's going to be some sort of fast action or communication in regards to that, energy. Um, Tell me more, Spirit. Someone's not in Delulu anymore. Someone's not feeling delusional anymore. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, you know, they're getting more clarity of something. This could be you. Take it as it makes sense to your situations. One more card. Someone doesn't have any strength. No strength. Feeling weak. With the strength card in reverse. Needing to balance with the temperance. Tell me more. And got a plan. Whatever this is, they got a plan. So it looks like you're dealing, Scorpio, it looks like you're dealing with a situation where things just kind of went left. Things kind of just went awry. But at the end of the day, you're going to make a plan and you're going to get yourself through it. Okay? And that's moving forward into the end of May. Okay? So just keep your wits about you, you know, be guarded, be logical, be vigilant here. There's going to be some sort of fast action that you're going to need to take. Just don't be a victim. And I do potentially see some circumstances that might feel like bad luck, but you're going to be moving on to calmer waters. Because I'm looking at the bottom of the deck like I was showing you. Something that's really hard to deal with. Feeling like bad luck, but moving on for the better to calmer waters. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Hopefully you enjoy the reading. Take good care of yourself. Peace. May the force